Have you ever felt like the universe is trying to tell you something, but you just can't decipher the message? What if I told you that those coincidences you keep ignoring are actually clear signs that what you're seeking is also seeking you? It might sound strange, but Carl Jung talked about this decades ago. Synchronicity, those meaningful coincidences that appear in crucial moments, is not just a theory. It's a reality that few people know and even fewer understand. What you're about to discover will open your eyes to a new way of seeing the world. Forget the idea that everything is random. There's a pattern, a purpose, and a higher force guiding your every step. Synchronicity is one of those concepts that, once you truly understand it, can completely change the way you view the world around you. Carl Jung, one of the greatest thinkers of the last century, brought to light the idea that the universe isn't just a random series of events, rather an intricate web of meanings that are interwoven in surprising ways. He called this synchronicity, those meaningful coincidences that can't be explained by cause and effect, seem to be signs of something bigger at work. It's as if the universe, in its immense wisdom, is trying to communicate with us, sending messages through these mysterious events. If you've ever experienced something that perfectly coincided with what you were feeling or thinking, know that it might have been the universe at work. These meaningful coincidences actually invite us to take a closer look, to pay attention to the subtle details of life. Imagine, for example, thinking about a friend you haven't seen in years, and suddenly they send you a message or show up unexpectedly. Does it seem like chance? Maybe. But when this kind of event starts to repeat, it's not just coincidence, it's synchronicity. Jung believed that the universe has a unique way of connecting with our minds, like a cosmic GPS guiding us, using these moments to show us the right path. So the next time you find yourself in one of these situations, instead of brushing it off, reflect on what it could mean for your life. These synchronized events can also be seen as the universe's way of calling our attention to something we need to notice or change on our journey. For many, this concept might seem distant or even esoteric, but it has a powerful practical application. If you start observing the coincidences around you, you'll notice patterns emerging, like repeated numbers, symbols, or even dreams that seem to give you answers. These signs aren't just random. They could be messages trying to guide you toward a greater destiny. Pay attention, because the universe is always speaking, but we're not always listening. Imagine you're driving. The radio is playing random music, and suddenly, a song comes on that seems to perfectly capture what you're feeling or thinking at that exact moment. Coincidence? Maybe not. This is one of the most common forms of synchronicity, where the universe seems to whisper in your ear, as if it's in tune with your emotional or mental state. This kind of experience can be much more than just a coincidence. It's as if the universe is trying to communicate directly with you, offering a message through that song. When this happens, it's worth taking a moment to reflect on what that song, in that very moment, might be trying to tell you. This phenomenon isn't limited to song. It could be a conversation you overhear by chance, a book that falls into your hands at just the right time, or even a street sign that makes you rethink your choices. These are subtle but powerful signs that we often ignore in the rush of everyday life. Carl Jung believed that these meaningful coincidences weren't mere accidents, but events that carried a message from the universe, inviting us to explore more deeply what's happening around us. The next time you encounter something like this, ask yourself, what is the universe trying to tell me now? Synchronicity in real life reminds us that there's much more happening beyond what we can see on the surface. It's as if the universe is guiding us, using these coincidences to align us with our true path. To apply this to your daily life, start paying attention to the little details that happen around you. If a song catches your attention, or if a message seems to repeat itself in different ways, consider what it might mean for you. These experiences can become a powerful compass on your journey, helping you navigate with greater clarity and purpose. Carl Jung shared a fascinating story that perfectly illustrates synchronicity. During a therapy session, one of his patients described a dream in which she saw a scarab beetle. Up until this point, nothing extraordinary had happened. But as she was describing the dream, a real beetle, similar to the one from her dream, peered at Jung's office window. This moment was more than just a coincidence. It was the physical manifestation of a powerful symbol, which led Jung to believe even more strongly in synchronicity. This event showed that the universe has mysterious ways of connecting our internal world with the external, bringing forth symbols and cosmic messages that profoundly impact our psyche. This example serves as a powerful reminder that synchronicity isn't limited to what we can rationally explain. Often, the symbols that appear in our dreams or in our reality reflect something deeper, something that transcends common understanding. The scarab beetle, for instance, is a symbol of rebirth and transformation in many ancient cultures. Jung realized that by linking these symbols to real-life events, he could access deeper layers of his patients' minds, allowing for a richer and more meaningful psychological analysis. So when you encounter coincidences like this, it's important not to underestimate them. They might be powerful messages from the universe, acting as guides in your journey of self-discovery. For those open to these experiences, it's possible to start seeing patterns in seemingly disconnected events. You might dream of something, and the next day find that symbol or situation in real life. It could be an animal, a person, or even an object. The key here is to be attentive and receptive to what the universe is trying to show you. It's not just about recognizing the coincidence, but understanding what it represents for you on a deeper level. Just as Jung used the example of the beetle to guide his patient, you too can use these experiences to guide your own choices and transformations. Synchronicity often manifests through repeated numbers, a phenomenon widely explored in numerology. Have you ever noticed how certain numbers seem to appear repeatedly in your life, like 1111 on the clock, or the same numeric sequence showing up in different contexts? These numbers are not just coincidences. For many, they are considered messages from the universe, signaling that something important is about to happen, or that you are on the right path. Numerology suggests that each number carries a specific vibration and deep meaning, acting as a cosmic GPS guiding us toward our higher purpose. Many people report that once they start paying attention to these numbers, they appear more frequently, as if the universe is intensifying its messages. For example, seeing the number 222 repeatedly might symbolize balance and harmony, while 333 could be a call to align body, mind, and spirit. Numerology teaches us that these numbers don't appear randomly. They are symbols and cosmic messages, reminding us of our purpose and the path we should follow. Just as Carl Jung emphasized the importance of recognizing and interpreting synchronicity, numerology provides a lens through which we can interpret these signs. To apply this concept in your daily life, start noticing the numbers that appear repeatedly. Keep a journal of these occurrences and explore their meanings in numerology. This can help you decipher the messages the universe is sending and guide you in making important decisions. Over time, you might realize that these numbers are more than mere coincidences. They are messages from the universe, subtly yet powerfully guiding you. Synchronicity manifests in many forms, and repeated numbers are just one way the universe communicates with. The psychological impact of synchronicity is something Carl Jung explored deeply. When we encounter these meaningful coincidences, our minds open up to new possibilities, questioning what we once considered to be mere chance. It's as if the universe is showing us that there's more than just the physical world. There's a spiritual and psychological level at play. These experiences can influence our decisions, leading us down paths we may never have considered before. Jung suggested that these coincidences act like a cosmic GPS, guiding us to where we need to be, even if we don't initially understand why. These coincidences can generate a sense of greater purpose, helping us see beyond the obvious. Imagine being in a moment of doubt, and suddenly, through synchronicity, a clear answer emerges, as if the universe is directly involved in your choice. This not only brings clarity, but also a sense that you are not alone on this journey. The psychological impact is profound because it gives us a new perspective. making us believe that everything is connected and that there's a greater reason behind the events in our lives. It's as if the universe is conspiring in our favor, guiding us through these meaningful coincidences. To use this concept practically, begin reflecting on the coincidences that appear in your life and how they affect your decisions. When you encounter synchronicity, take a moment to consider what it might mean for your journey. What is the universe trying to show you? Maybe it's time to change direction or embrace a new opportunity. This psychological impact can be transformative, helping you align your choices with what the universe is proposing. Remember, these coincidences are not just random events. They are subtle guides, leading you along your path of personal and spiritual growth. Jung also believed that synchronicity wasn't limited to everyday events, but extended into our dreams as well. For him, dreams were more than just random images from the mind. They contained powerful symbols that could guide us in our waking lives. When you dream, your subconscious mind connects with the universe, revealing messages and insights through symbols and narrative. These dreams can hold important clues about your deepest desires, insecurities, and even the directions you should take in life. It's as if the universe is using your dreams as a channel to communicate with you. In practice, when you wake up from a vivid dream, write it down. Even if it doesn't make sense right away, over time, you may notice certain symbols repeating, or that the themes addressed are connected to the challenges or opportunities you're facing in real life. Jung believed that these dream symbols are a form of synchronicity in action, aligning with waking life events to create a more complete narrative. Just as a therapist can help decode these dreams, you can also become your own guide by analyzing these signs and understanding what they represent for you on a deeper level. By paying attention to your dreams and synchronicities, you can start living more consciously and in alignment with the universe. These dreams aren't just mental coincidences. They are part of the cosmic GPS that guides your journey. So the next time you have a dream that feels significant, don't ignore it. Reflect on it, consider what it might be trying to tell you, and see how it connects to the coincidences and events happening around you. In doing so, you'll be using the full power of synchronicity to live a more fulfilled and conscious life. Now that you understand synchronicity, time to take action. Will you continue ignoring the signs from the universe, or will you start using them to your advantage? Pay attention to the coincidences, dreams, and repeated numbers. They are all guides on your journey. If you want to transform your life, begin by applying what you've learned today. And of course, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you can keep exploring this knowledge further.